Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Pain Free for Life Week. I can't believe this has come so quickly after the jumpstart we did, just what seems like yesterday, but it was a few weeks ago now. So here we are with another live video. Unlike the jumpstart, this is not going to be as long. This is a brief video. I'm not going to hold you for long. But for the first day of Pain Free for Life Week, I really wanted to talk to everyone here about what's going on during the week, as well as introduce people who may not know to what microcurrent is. So 2 years ago to this day, well, till the 22nd, so in a few days, we had the 22nd of March officially declared as Pain Free for Life Day. So this was originally a single day event where we wanted to draw everyone's attention to the fact that, despite billions of people around the world that were suffering from chronic pain, that there was a path to actually becoming pain-free. And really that there was a way to naturally overcome pain. And this has grown into a week-long celebration of that fact. So during this week, I'm going to be unveiling some awesome developments. I'm going to be educating people on what microcurrent is, kind of discussing later on in the week which device may be right for you, and I'm going to be doing some giveaways as well. Now, I'm going to go over the schedule in a minute here, so just hold tight. So first off, just for those of you who don't know me, because there are new people in the group, I'm Dr. Rob Vanbergen. I'm going to be the host of Pain Free for Life Week. And so I am one of the founders of Pain Free for Life. I obtained my bachelor's in holistic health sciences from Quantum University in 2019. And then I completed my doctorate and PhD in natural medicine in 2021. And my dissertation focused entirely on microcurrent. In fact, I actually annoyed a lot of my professors by focusing entirely on microcurrent and turning all of their lessons into how microcurrent could fix this, that, or the other. Now, in 2022, I was awarded a doctorate in humanitarian services for my work in the field of natural medicine by the World Organization of Natural Medicine as well. Suffice it to say, I live, breathe, and sleep microcurrent therapy. So what are we going to be doing this week? So all events are going to be at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Now, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be doing a What is Microcurrent training. This is a brief introduction to microcurrent therapy, and it's going to be about really what microcurrent is and how it can help people suffering from pain and chronic disease. On day 2, so tomorrow, we're going to be broadcasting an awesome replay with myself, my dad, Dr. John and Laurie Hache, and our lead treatment coordinator, Annie Svensson. We'll be talking all about microcurrent in that replay as well. We are going to be on day 3 doing which microcurrent device is right for you. This is one of the most important choices someone can make when they're looking at getting into microcurrent therapy is, do they have the right machine? And it's one of the biggest mistakes people make. And this is one of the reasons we've created the upgrade program, so people can upgrade as they go without being penalized for it. But I would say, if you're new to this and you're trying to figure out, you really want to get into microcurrent, but which one is the right microcurrent device for you, that would be the #1 video to attend. I believe it also has the biggest giveaway, just hint, hint. But what we're going to be doing there is we're going to be going through every single one of our 3 devices and talking about what features they have and what makes them good units, to kind of showcase for you on the call what's going to be the most benefit. I also tend to answer questions adhering to those devices as well. On day 4, which is Thursday, we have a surprise announcement. So I don't want anyone to miss this one. You just have to show up just to listen about what we're going to be talking about. It's very exciting news. And then on day 5, for the final day, we have another replay. This is kind of myself and Annie Svensson, our lead treatment coordinator. We're going to be talking about why and how we kind of guide people through microcurrent therapy and what we can do to help everyone on a one-on-one basis. So that is the schedule, you guys, for the week. So why don't we dive into what microcurrent is? Now, for most people, one of the most surprising things about microcurrent is that it's already a system in your body. it's easy to think that, this machine here is artificial, right? It's not man-made. It didn't grow from a bush and wasn't picked. So it's not natural. But it's easy to think that therefore microcurrent is not a natural system as well. But microcurrent exists in each and every one of our bodies. It's our body's method of communicating through our expansive nervous system. And most importantly, it's the language of your brain and your body. It's what your body is using to communicate. Now, a perfect microcurrent system device, for example, mimics this communication system so perfectly that it allows us to talk to the body in its own language and make it think that it is having these conversations within itself. That is the crux of how microcurrent therapy was created. Now, we have to look at the fact that every single one of the cells in our body, every one of the trillions of cells within our body, relies on electrical energy. Our nervous system is like a network of power cables transferring electricity to the various systems and commanding that body to make change. And the brain, which is essentially the operating tool in charge, this sends its orders in the form of these electrical frequencies through these systems to make and create change. Now, microcurrent works as a way to step up and actually take control of the system. So not only does treatment with microcurrent stimulate the body's natural functions, kind of providing electrons to free radicals, which are going to create disease within the body, and neutralizing those free radicals before they can create and feed this disease. But it also enhances circulation in the body by up to 480%. So this provides a very healthy environment for healing. And then you add in the frequencies themselves, the actual words that we're delivering to the body, and you start to be able to talk to the body in its own language. You can send anti-inflammatory signals directly through the skin and into the site with what feels like a small little tickle on the skin. So it's really quite inventive in how we've been able to take control of this. And not that we created this concept, right? Microcurrent has been around for hundreds of years in one form or another, but it's been perfected and tweaked to the point where we are talking with the body in a way that enables us to correct the body's terrain. Now, as the current enters the body then registers these frequencies as its own commands. It initiates the healing protocols that are innately within it that would enable it to heal. And it shuts down inflammation, it triggers regeneration, and it activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which in turn eliminates stress and improves body function. Now, depending on the issue, these corrections can take minutes to days, or in some cases, weeks. But we have to remember that healing, just like chronic pain, is a journey, right? And while you don't want to expect that it's going to take you as long to get out of pain as it did to get into it, because it definitely does not, you often can't expect 20 years of chronic pain to vanish in one treatment. So this is where we see it take a couple of weeks or a month to get down to that point where you're like, whoa, this is a really big difference. So give it time. Correct your electric body, combine that with corrections to your physical body as well, and you'll find that with the corrected terrain, you'll be ready and able to live a pain-free life. So how does the system itself work? So our systems have been designed for self-treatment as well as for treatment by professionals, and they function through the placement of an electrode on the skin, generally, but not always, placed near the problem area. And then they put an extremely gentle electrical current into the body in the form of a frequency. Okay. And this feels like a little tingle or tickle on the skin. So it's barely perceptible most of the time. These pulses of electricity, as they enter the skin, they disperse themselves through the fascia, they enter the nervous system, and they send commands to the body to do what we need it to do. And ultimately, if you turn off inflammation, you trigger regeneration, you neutralize scar tissue, and you relax your muscles, you're building that healthy body terrain. So with the power of the equipment, you have the ability to ask the body to heal itself, right? It's totally capable of healing itself. It just needs to be asked. So many people tend to liken this to a TENS device, which is a very popular form of pain management, particularly in North America. But this is definitely not a TENS device. A TENS device works instead to paralyze the pain receptors in your body. It blocks pain signals, it masks your pain. It's like taking Tylenol in the form of electricity. Tens work at extremely high power, about 1,000 times more electricity than microcurrent in order to achieve this. And they have contraindications in their use as well, right? You don't want to treat over your heart, your face, don't pass over your neck, whatever it may be. The list goes on and on. To me, I feel like these are better reserved for bringing people back from the dead, Frankenstein's monster style, than they are for actually treating anything in general. What about flipping the switch on inflammation? Well, this is in essence what microcurrent enables us to do, right? We can send these correct frequencies into the body. These are the same frequencies that the body itself uses to communicate. And in doing so, we can shut inflammation down. It's easy peasy to do. You can do this through things like vagus nerve stimulation, and we'll talk about which devices can do that as the week progresses. But it's a way of getting that inflammation gone. And when inflammation is gone, then pain is gone and disease is gone. It's all connected. So conversing with the brain, this is one of the best things that we can do with our microcurrent equipment because it allows us to actually work with the brain, talking to it through a feature known as dosing and zeroing. The process involves the frequencies entering the skin through the device. So by just putting that connection there, you're actually feeding electricity in and the nervous system is connecting it, right? Because of the design of our microcurrent technology, the frequencies actually penetrate quite deep into the body, so they can treat organ systems as well. And these frequencies trigger a response from the brain. The brain then acknowledges the problem, and the body and the device can work together to fix the problem. And the cool thing is, the device will actually show you as this is happening. You will get these in the form of dosing and zeroing to see the connection being made or the connection failing, which tells us there's another problem within the body if the connection is failing, because that means your communication is wrong. Now, my parents started working with these devices and building them to what they are today because my mom's dream was to have one in every home. And she always used to say, like toilet paper, right? Everyone has toilet paper. It's what we reach for when we go to the bathroom. She wanted this to be the thing that people reach for when they were in pain, when they were sick, when their kid got hurt. No more reaching for pills to numb the pain, no more inflammation, degeneration, and no ongoing costs either. You know, you're investing in a machine that can actually work to heal you. Now, the dream here is to make this the first thing you reach for in your medicine cabinet. That's my parents' dream, and I think it's a good one to carry on. So how do we learn to use the technology? Well, as part of the Hache protocol, this technology is often the missing piece of the puzzle. Many people watching this are already taking care of their diet. They're already making sure that they sleep and trying to reduce their stress, but they may be missing that microcurrent component. So they're not able to actually make lasting change within the body by stimulating the nervous system. In this case, we can stimulate the vagus nerve, we can stimulate the fascial tissues. And a common concern for people, though, is this sounds too complex to operate. The good news is that these devices have been designed to be incredibly user-friendly, okay? A push of the button selects your mode, you simply place it on the body. Beyond that, everyone is also assigned a one-on-one treatment coordinator to build a customized treatment plan, to adjust the plan as needed by each individual. And the treatment coordinator, their team of treatment coordinators, is experienced with this technology. Their whole entire role is to make your microcurrent success easy and simply optimize your success. Beyond that, we also have training videos, manuals, all of those things as well that you would expect. But I think that the real person looking at you as an individual is what separates this from the masses. All right, so the moment that many of you may have already been waiting for is here. We're going to be talking about today's giveaway. So throughout Pain Free for Life Week, we do a giveaway each day. And I'd love for you to comment on this video. Let us know what your goal is for microcurrent healing. Today, we're giving away an Avasia Life Genesis Classic Kit, which usually costs $600 US, to someone selected at random from the comments. We're going to gather the comments and then randomly generate the number that we will draw based on those comments before choosing our winner, and I will announce it in the Facebook group. I believe we are doing giveaways every single day, so make sure you attend the videos live to be able to take advantage of that. Beyond that, we are having, as we always do, a sale for the duration of Pain Free for Life Week. So between now and March 24th, you can save 10% on everything available on www.thesanashop.com. That is our website where all of our products are available. You can just use the code PFFLDAY. See that bolded there on the slide, PFFLDAY. Now, this will save you 10% on anything. So if you're buying one of the most expensive machines, you're saving hundreds of dollars on that machine. Okay, so that brings us to the end of today's video. I told you I wouldn't be holding you for too long. So thank you for watching. That is microcurrent in a nutshell. It's a system already present in your body. It's capable of flipping the switch on inflammation and triggering repair in the body by communicating with your healing system. It is not the same as a TENS device, and it's able to converse with the brain directly. And it is designed to be used by you at home with ease, and there is support available to you to enable that. Now, over the course of this week, we're going to talk more about microcurrent therapy, including how to choose which device is the right fit for you. So I do hope to see you at our other events this week. And if there's anything we can help you with, please let us know. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow.